Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, mini Motorways. We are off to Dubai for today's daily challenge.
Hear ye. Let the record show that this viewer was here first.
Pave, paradise, and high density today, which means we get double road tiles, but we also have to deal with this nonsense. Buildings appearing directly adjacent to destinations and weird, awkward, strangely phallic bridges. It's fine. This is all totally fine. Samurai Sam was here first. Good morning, Sam. Let's also send... Hi. Yeah, do you have a problem? What? Yeah, that's what I thought. You cat. She's such a cat about stuff. Anyway, let's send a special thank you to...
It's not the best choice.
The Matthew Machine. The Matthew Machine came in and followed while we were off stream, like 5 minutes ago, actually. I had OBS open. It wasn't time to start the countdown or anything, but I just had OBS open. I was in the kitchen making breakfast, and I hear the follow sound go off, and I'm like, who the fuck just followed me? So thank you to the Matthew Machine for the follow. Hope you stick around. Do want to let folks know there will not be a Gimmimimim tomorrow. I have to be in Boston at 9, which means I have to leave the house at 6:45, because that's how life works. Which means that there's no Gimmimimim, because Gimmimimim starts 7 o'clock Eastern, as you may know from the end screen, which we see every single episode of every single thing I put on the channel. But fuck it, we're gonna see it now, because I enjoy these funny cutaway bits. Here, have a funny cutaway bit. Wasn't that a funny cutaway bit? I almost turned that into a much grosser phrase, but no, I'm a regular Seth MacFarlane, what with my funny cutaway bits, sort of. Anyway, these two reds right here are gonna do most of the work supporting this red circle. We're out of bridges, which is a problem because, well, actually, all right, here's the deal. This is actually fine, because what we can do is we can kill this bridge right here, and now we have these three, and these three reds can work together to, yeah, we're gonna have to do one business, one road, and also one very tiny bridge. Has Samurai Sam mentioned that he's going to Chicago this weekend for a fun trip? No, he has not mentioned that he's going to Chicago. Chicago's a nice city. It's fun. Going to the biggest arcade in the country and also a couple of baseball games? Well, good on you, Samurai Sam. If one of those happens to be at Wrigley Field, I would advise you spring for some nice seats, because if you just go to Wrigley Field for the sake of going to Wrigley Field, whoo boy, you're gonna be disappointed. Whoo boy, will you be disappointed. Wrigley Field is, how do I put this gently and generously and mindful of, respectful to the good people of Chicago? Ah, yes, Wrigley Field is a fucking dump. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wrigley Field is such a, One of the more disappointing experiences I've had as a baseball fan was the 2 times I went to Wrigley Field. All right, now, let's see here. This adjacent destination bullshit is, well, I did just call it this adjacent destination bullshit, so kind of gives away the game on how I feel about it. How the fuck are we gonna do this? It's a good question to which I don't presently have an answer. Okay, I think it involves using more bridge. It might involve blowing everything up that's red and blue. I think it involves both of those, actually. It's more... You're going to see the Angels and White Sox. You're going to get to see Shohei Ohtani. Hey, any chance you get to see Shohei Ohtani is a good time. It's a shame he's not pitching, but yeah, you know. Can't have everything in life, I suppose. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to bridge that, bridge that, bridge that. I think I'm one bridge short, actually. I might be one bridge short of all the bridge I want to bridge. So for now, what we're going to do is this, which is bad. This is bad and dumb. Don't do this thing. What else did I do in Chicago? I saw a wrestling show in Chicago. I think it was a takeover. There was an NXT takeover Chicago at some point that I saw, I assume. Here's the thing about the _Goog. I have a fucking terrible memory and I never take pictures. It's a bad combination. I don't advise it. So, like, I remember going to Chicago. I remember, I almost died at a White Sox game, by which I mean I got heat exhaustion and thought it was worse than that. That was fun. That was a good time. The fine folks at Comerica Park, or whatever New Comiskey's called these days, they took care of me and gave me lemonade, which was nice. All right. What are we gonna do about all of this? Mostly just continue whining, honestly. Now we've got these 4 reds and these 2 blues sharing a thing. Here, let's take a motorway and figure some shit out. Having successfully motorwayed, we can probably pull back some road tiles. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna pull back some road here. You 2 are gonna go and take care of this. You're gonna get yourselves over to this. We're going to, oh right, guaranteed rate. Yeah, sure, fine. The one with the big red arrow pointing down, indicative of the future prospects of the Chicago White Sox, because they're a very poorly run organization, actually. Hey, you know what? No, wait, hold on. I'm gonna bridge this. I forgot that I was planning to bridge this. Okay, never mind. Continue. You've gone circular now. Motherfucker. Why would you do such a thing as this? Okay. All right. Here. You can do that, I guess. There. No. Go that way. Okay. So you 4 are going to go over here, take care of this circle. That's actually going to be fine. You 2 are going to motorway number 1 yourselves over to this business. That's okay, I suppose. This all works out. Now, unfortunately, we do have 4 reds. Well, actually, hold on. I can get a bridge back. I can get 2 bridge back, actually. Hold on. Let's get 2 bridges back. I want 2 bridges back, bridges back, bridges back. I want 2 bridges back, bridges back, bridges back. I want 2 bridges. Sorry, I'll stop. All right. So, you, and you're going to come down this way, and this is going to be a very long and stupid road. Fortunately, I have all of the road tiles on the planet. Oh, I'm actually only getting 1 bridge back, because I'm going to have to use a bridge to hook back this way. Okay, that makes sense. It probably would have been better just to keep with the straight shot and the hooky shot, but, you know. People who play Zelda tell me that the hook shot is good. I don't know. Okay, this red business right here is fine. Although the existence of it means that I can only send 3 this way, which takes away most of the point of sending. I'm sure this is fine. I'm sure this is all A-okay. You, come down here. No, not there. Now there. Go. Okay, so you get this. You 3 hook all the way over here just to take care of that. Man, that seems dumb. That seems dumb and bad and stupid. Why would I do this dumb and bad and stupid thing? This is a very dumb, bad, and stupid thing I'm doing. Yeah, I think this might, we might want to reconsider the whole disposition of, you know, everything here. But first, give me a roundabout. And second, if I'm gonna blow this up, I better blow it up now. Yeah, I'm blowing it up. All right, here. If we're gonna use a bridge to get over to this circle, then what we're gonna do is... Wait, I can't do this thing and also... Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, all right, I've got a plan. I have a temporary plan that makes up for my stupid plan. Here, you do that. So now these 3 and this are gonna share a road just until I have another bridge to get up here and hook around. Meanwhile, the 4 of you are gonna continue working together in such a fashion as to go straight down here into this business. You know what I'm saying. Unfortunately, this is going to take forever and a week to straighten yourself out, because you've got to come all the way down here. You've got to get over the bridge. You've got to get into the plaza. You got to pick up a dude. You got to turn around. You got to exit the plaza. You got to get back over the bridge. Jesus fucking Christ, the business is getting angry at me. Fortunately, we're right here. So now these 4 dudes on this bridge, they're going to take care of this circle. I'm not gonna touch this again. I promise. I'm done fucking with this circle. Okay? Alright. This red circle is fine now. You there, purple guy. Purple guy goes straight over here. Nice and simple. You know, we're coming up on Pride Month, so it's going to be a little weird to say purple guy goes straight. Anyway, these yellows are going to hook out here, take care of this circle. That's totally and completely fine. Everything's cool. These light blues and this... Okay, why? Just why? My friend... Buddy, who told you that... Alright, we're taking a bridge. We're taking a bridge. We're not going to worry about it. It's going to be okay. You are a straight shot, which is not actually what you want, but... Here, do I want a straight shot or do I want a roundabout? I think I want the straight shot, but it's closer than you'd think. Alright, you know what? We can... yes, we can hook you into here, so now we have 3 go up here, 2 go over here. That seems bad, actually. But maybe it's fine. It's probably not fine. No, I need that. Because I wanted to separate all of these fuckers. All of these fuckers are going to come out this way. And we're going to draw this weird, confusing, bad road. This weird, confusing, bad road will replace the moderately long and stupid road. And now these 3 reds are hooking their way over here to take care of this square. Totally and completely fine. You are a beautiful yellow, and I'm glad you exist. You come out this way, you go there. So now we have 2 servicing that, and 4 servicing this, which is good. It's what you want. Ideally, we'd have something for this guy to do, but, you know, ideally we'd have several things in life, and we just don't. Blame capitalism. That's what I do. It's usually a good strategy, actually. All right, coming out of here, we've got plenty of blue guys and no bridge. So, you know, things are subpar. You need to do this. We'll do that, and we'll traffic light here. This is a perfectly cromulent traffic light. So the 5 of you come up here. You either turn left with the light or right against it. It usually shouldn't do that. Dummy. Alright, you exist, which means I can kill you. Great. You, I need a bridge for. Fucking fantastic. So happy about that. You can't imagine my thrill knowing that I've got a fucking... Okay. Listen, this can wait until the weekend. If we get a bridge or a motorway, everything's cool. If not, I'll turn this into a roundabout and we'll make do. I'd rather not roundabout and make do with that, but, you know, people don't always have choices in things. Give me a motorway. And a realization. If we've got this dude here, well, actually, okay, this is going to be fine. Here's what we're going to do. We are, in fact, going to roundabout this. Matter of fact, we're going to roundabout this way the fuck up here. We're going to roundabout this way the fuck up here. We're going to kill all of this road. All of this road right here. All of this right here. You're going to go like that. You are going to go up here. That's going to be fine. You 3 are going to come and roundabout here, and you're going to go there, and you're going to go there, and you are going to go, no, cut down here, like so. Observe. Light blues come up here, they hit the roundabout, they either take care of this guy or this guy. Reds come into here, they hit the roundabout, they go take care of this guy. This roundabout is going to be busy, but generally speaking, fine. Next, these 3 reds right here are going to swing down thusly, go up over to here, grab on with the yellow guys, and service this business. Is that perfect? No. Would it be better if I could 1B, 1R that? Yes. Is there a way I can think of to do that right now? Also no. Let's take... Actually, wait, no, we're not going to motorway number 2 this because these guys are going to use this bridge that I just killed. Oh, I'm smarter than I thought I was, and I already thought I was pretty smart. You are going to come down here. You're going to bridge that the moment it becomes available to you. Everything's coming up Goog House. All right, get off this road. Red guys. Red guys, get off this road. Red guys, get off this road. Red guys. Any day now. Red guys, come on. The blue business is mad, red guys. Thank you. Seriously. All right. This blue business is fine now. This blue business is kind of nonsense now, but it's all right. It's okay. You know, I could kind of eliminate this roundabout. Well, not eliminate the roundabout situation, but make its life so much easier. Listen, I think we're going to do that. I think it's going to be okay. Here, let's take the 4 of you like so. Bing, bang, boom. We're also going to foop you out this way. We're going to kill this spur of the roundabout. All of these light blues are going to converge at the on-ramp for motorway number 2, which hooks itself up this way and services this business, and everything's going to be fine. Okay. You point that way. You point that way. You are yet another blue guy. You point that way. Go take care of that. Wow, there's so many blue guys. So many blue guys. I'm very happy with the number of blue guy. Also, we've got these 2 blue guys. Maybe I could kill this and hook that. And there's a thought. It's an interesting situation. You know what? Yes, let's do that, because this will get me motorway number 1 back. All right. You point up there. You hook into here. You probably already see what I'm doing, but let's make sure that it's totally crystal clear. We're going to take these 3 light blues, dark blues here. We're going to run them into the roundup. I need a bridge. Mother bridging bastard fuck. Good high density shitbags. All right. So do I just want to redraw everything I just drew? Undrew? No. No, I don't. You're going to get the motorway that goes over here. You 2 are going to do that. These 2 are going to do nothing. It's going to be... Mother! Nora, what are you looking at? She's very inquisitively investigating something on the underside of her scratcher. It's fine. All right. So with these 2 guys now taking care of this business, Samurai Sam has redeemed Goog's top 3, and we'll get there in a minute. So we can't hook this way because we need to... I'm going to wind up redrawing exactly what I had before. It's going to be fine. Here. You, and you... Come down this way, redraw that, go over here. That's going to be fine. As soon as we get this motorway back, give me another bridge. Okay. Does getting another bridge change my opinion here? Sort of. Sort of? I don't know what it does. It might. Because now we've got... Well... No, I don't see how it... One house will be fine for this, although there's nothing, like I'm not going to do anything else with this other house, so might as well use it. Now then, we do have 2 dark blues here. What if we do this? We go into the roundabout for you. Okay. All right, this is going to be fine. We're going to get more support for the circle. Now that I know what we're doing, we're going to do that. You're going to come down here. You're going to come down here. And you're going to go hook like so. You 2 dark blue guys into the roundabout. Support that dark blue business. That's going to be okay. This roundabout, going to be busy, not going to kill everything. It's going to be okay. I'm reasonably confident that this roundabout is actually fine. So Samurai Sam would like to know the _Goog's top 3 moments from Final Fantasy X, which can be either gameplay or story. Final Fantasy X is an excellent video game. Just going to state that for the record right now. Let's chop these 3 light blues off of this ridiculous long road that supports the circle and draw motorway number 1 straight shot up to here. Take care of that business. That ought to be a-okay. Oh, I think I'm reasonably confident in what my number 1 is. So let's work. I don't want to spoil my number 1 though. So, number 2. I mean, there's a very tiny satisfying moment. It's Very, very tiny, but it is, again, satisfying. What about... I mean, there are a couple of swerves and revelations and realizations that happen, but... I mean, part of that is just me being a dumbass the first time I played Final Fantasy X. Like, spoilers for the 20-year-old video game. We're going to talk about the main plot of Final Fantasy X, including revealing the identity of the main villain. The first time I played Final Fantasy X, I didn't realize that Seymour was the main villain until, like, he had his very obvious heel turn. I just kind of thought he was a cool, chill dude. He, spoilers, is not a cool, chill dude. He's a dude what murdered his father and is a bastard and evil. So, that's bad. How are we going to take care of this purple house, by the way? This purple business is kind of fucked. I don't love the situationship with that purple business. You're a dark blue guy. That's, you're a circle. That's fine. You've got 4 houses of support. I can easily give you a 5th. Matter of fact, you've got 5 houses of support. I don't have to worry about you. Sam's sister, who is super good at reading foreshadowing, saw Seymour and was like, evil, he's evil. I mean, listen. Speaking as a person who didn't realize that Seymour was evil the first time I saw Seymour, it doesn't take a lot of smarts to realize that Seymour's evil. Seymour's really obviously fucking evil the moment you look at him, based on, like, his position in the game and also his character design. Seymour's fucking evil. Okay. So, I do have a bottom row. Okay, so because I have a bottom row, I can take these 3 purple guys, and I do say 3 purple guys because we're going to have this purple guys and this purple guys. Okay, you all are going to go on a trip. It's going to be a very long trip that involves a lot of road and a fair whack of stupid, but it's okay. Why don't we have this bridge right? No, don't connect that road for no reason. There. Okay, so now these 1, 2, 3 purples way the fuck over here. Also, just for shiggles, let's say these 2 as well. These 5 purples, 2 of which are right here, 1 has to hook around an on-ramp, and 2 of which have to go through a parking lot, are going to take care of this business. It's going to be totally and completely fine. So my number 1 favorite moment in Final Fantasy X is the moment when you realize that they've done the best version of "you're probably wondering how I got into this situation" in the history of media, where they reveal that all this time, for the first, I'd say 2/3 of Final Fantasy X, Jesus Christ, yellow guys. High density's a fuck, ain't it? All right. So for the first 2/3 of Final Fantasy X, Titus is the narrator, right? And the opening shot of Final Fantasy X has Titus and the party sitting around a campfire in a location that you don't know. And it starts with Titus saying, "Listen to my story, this might be our last chance," right? And then Titus narrates the game for the first 2/3 of the game. He tells you what he's thinking, he tells you what he's doing, he tells you how he feels about shit, he talks about the time he boinked Yuna under the waterfall, which in retrospect is a little weird and awkward, but we ignore that part. So Titus is the narrator. And then, as you're playing through the game, you're going on this quest, you get to Xanarkand, you go just on the outskirts of the thank fuck for this motorway, by the way. Let's take these 3 yellows right here, and also this yellow. We're going to make it those 4 yellows right there, and you're going to motorway number 3 yourselves up to here and salvage this business, please and thank you. All right. So you get to the outskirts of Xanarkand, and you hear that same music, that main theme of the game music, and Titus says, "Listen to my story, this might be our last chance," and you realize, oh shit. All of this, the entire game, dozens of hours of gameplay to that point, has been a fucking flashback. It's very well done. I enjoy it a lot. You go that away. You go there. It's very well done. It's a good job done by Final Fantasy X. And worth noting, after that point, Titus stops narrating. Because after all, he's not telling his story anymore. You're writing it. Literally the entire point of the game. It's very cool. I like it a lot. Final Fantasy X, good video game. Let's see. I mean, in terms of straight up moments, though, there aren't that many. There aren't too many tremendous moments. There are things that they hint at over the course of the game that play out. Any fun bosses that stand out? I mean, there are bosses that stand out. I would not use the word fun to describe them. Because, like, the first boss I thought of is... Christian Cool coming in with the raid. Thank you, Christian Cool, for bringing 24 viewers a raid on Gimmimim brought to us from Trombone Dalek. Thank you so much, Dalek, for getting Christian Cool and company to come on over. I am _Goog. For those who are new, I am a variety streamer here on Twitch, which, as you probably know, is Twitch parlance for I play whatever the fuck I feel like. By the way, we swear here. If you don't like that, I'm sorry. You know now. So whatever the fuck we feel like involves, let's see, have I updated my schedule command? That's a wonderful question, Self. Let's find out. I absolutely have not. So that's mostly accurate. We do play Good Morning Mini Motorways most weekdays, 7 o'clock Eastern. We try to play Mass Effect Andromeda Thursday evenings at 5:30. That's all absolutely true. Dragon Age Origins, it turns out, is broken. So no, we don't. We tried Dragon Age Origins. It's a good, fun video game when it works. Problem is, it works about 62% of the time, and that's just not feasible for a video game you play on Twitch. You hear what I'm saying? So instead, we've recently started Final Fantasy VI. Do you try to enjoy Mass Effect Andromeda? That is probably the best descriptor of how we play Mass Effect Andromeda, is we try to enjoy Mass Effect Andromeda. And, you know, a good, actually, Mass Effect Andromeda is enjoyable in that it's fun to shit on. And also, it's like legitimately mechanically the best Mass Effect game. If you say that Mass Effect Andromeda is the best Mass Effect game at anything, you're inviting a little bit of derision. But legitimately, Mass Effect Andromeda is mechanically the best Mass Effect game. There's so much good stuff in Mass Effect Andromeda. Right this very moment, we're talking about Final Fantasy X, which, hey, listen, is also an excellent video game. Samurai Sam redeemed Goog's top 3 and wanted to know the Goog's top 3 favorite moments in Final Fantasy X, and we're kind of sort of talking about that a little bit. Let's see. Boss fights that were enjoyable. So the first boss fight I really thought of when Sam asked about that was the dude you fight on the spinning circles right before you fight Unalesca. And listen, that is a very memorable boss. I would not use the word enjoyable for that boss, but you know. Also, this red business is, this red business is furious. I think we've constructed the roundabout that kills everything. This is falling apart sooner rather than later. Do I have any way of getting, say, 85 dudes over here to save everything? Possibly not, it looks like. Yeah, no. Trombone Dalek would like to bring us to this very important public service announcement. J.K. Rowling is a TERF. Fuck J.K. Rowling, because J.K. Rowling is a TERF. This has been a public service announcement brought to you by Trombone Dalek. So, this yellow is going to go over here and support that circle. That's going to be fine. You might as well... we've got plenty of yellows going that way. We can also have some yellows going this way. That's going to be A-okay. I mean, there are other memorable bosses in Final Fantasy X. It's just, again, they're all dick bags. Like, there's a Seymour fight right after Seymour slaughters all of the Ronso that is not in and of itself a memorable fight. Like, it's a generically difficult boss who uses status effects to good effect. But the thing that's memorable about that fight is that right before that fight is an unskippable 10-minute cutscene, which means that every time you have to fight that guy, which is going to be a lot of times, you have to watch an unskippable 10-minute cutscene about how Seymour murdered all the Ronso. It's a very bad and dastardly thing that he did, murdering all the Ronso, but also it loses its impact the 9th time you hear about it. All right, let's take a motorway and try to salvage stuff. Because, I mean, let's just gesture vaguely at everything with regard to this, that, and the other. Here, we're going to kill this. We're going to kill this spur of the roundabout, and we're going to kill these blue guys' affiliation with that aforementioned spur. Okay. So all of y'all, here, we're going to take motorway number 4. We're going to do that. Now that is going to take a ton of heat off of this roundabout, which is a good thing. It's going to mean every other business is happier, which again is a good thing. But yes, there's the Seymour fight with the unskippable 10-minute cutscene, which is bad. Don't do that in your video game. Hi, we got a problem here. This red business is anger mad. So I can solve that with the addition of a bridge right down here and then a traffic light. This is a perfectly cromulent traffic light for wherever these purple guys are going. It should be noted, I suppose, that these northern purple businesses are now not actually drawing from these western purple businesses. So theoretically, I could not do this big, long, stupid road. However, I think it's just helping everything else exist, so let's not question anything. We're just going to smile and nod at the big, long, stupid road, and everything's going to be okay. All right? That's the plan. Also, this blue guy here is going to support this. Yeah, we've got the tiles. It's stopping other more horrible problem spawns from happening. So, hey, you know what I can do? Incidentally, with all of my road tiles here, I can steal myself a motorway back because we can do this. We can bridge and road that and kill motorway number 1. So now these 3 light blue guys support that business. That should be fine. That doesn't seem like it'll be a disaster problem. It might be a disaster problem. You never know, but it could theoretically not be. Also, hey, speaking of disaster problems, let's avoid one, shall we? Let's send these light blues up here and over to there, and these purples right over to there. Huh? Now, if you and you were to go there, that means we don't have to do this, right? Which means you can just go here. So now we've got 4 purples supporting that and like 5 purples supporting that. And we're generally adhering to the beautiful principle of one business, one road. It seems like a good thing. In theory. Okay. You know what I've noticed in general is when my roads are a constant evolving mass of nonsense, it means it's because the run has actually been really good and we're putting up a high score. And listen, we're about to tick over 3,000, which feels like a pretty good score. So that having been said, this yellow guy is kind of mad about stuff. So maybe we can make that yellow guy less mad about stuff. How best to make that yellow guy less mad about stuff? Okay. All of these yellows are busy, so that's bad. I do have an unused yellow house right here. It's a little bit awkward to get it integrated, but it's probably worth it. Here, you go up that way. We'll traffic. No, we can't traffic light there. That's a bad traffic light. I could have a pointless roundabout. Let's have an ultimately pointless roundabout right here. There. You go up here into the ultimately pointless roundabout, go up there, take care of that business. Great. That's 1 and exactly 1 more yellow house. Now then, you are trapped. There's nothing I can do for you, really. I'm sorry. Here. I could theoretically reverse course and send you up that way, but that would just overfuck these blue guys, so let's not do that. Instead, and again, Hey, you know what just occurred to me? These 4 red guys and these 3 red guys mean there's 7 red guys supporting this business before you even account for these 3 red guys. So, like, these 3 red guys could and perhaps should be supporting this circle instead, which means I can kill kind of this whole road, right? Because you're not doing anything. This whole road is just to get red guys up that way, which we've decided we no longer care about. So that'll take care of that. And with 5 directly adjacent to this, I can kill this road and pull a bridge back? I mean, that all seems to make sense. There's probably something I'm missing there, but it'll be fine. Here, these 2 can run up into the roundabout and service this business. That should maybe be fine. I don't know how that gets yellows anywhere, but details. We get distracted a lot here on the channel. Give me a bridge, and the Unalesca fight is memorable. Granted, Unalesca's a giant pain in the ass. Again, Unalesca fight is another one where it's memorable, although not necessarily fun. So, like, when I think of great things about Final Fantasy X, I think about, the battle design. The battle design is probably my favorite turn-based battle system. Earlier Final Fantasies, they're fine, but the way 10 represents it, like just putting on screen that little turn order indicator and being able to see how each individual action you take is going to affect your turn order, it's brilliant. I love it. Other things, is the old guy who says, "Stay away from the summoner," really one of the best parts of Final Fantasy X? No. Is it one that I would think of as being memorable? Yes. Is this sound drop, which I just have a button for on my Stream Deck, one of the best parts of Final Fantasy X? No, probably not. Is it memorable? Yes. Is any given cutscene involving Lulu one of the best parts of Final Fantasy X? Probably not. Although, come to think of it, there is a really good interaction with Lulu and Waka and Titus in the Farplane. That's really good, actually. I like that quite a bit. Good job, Final Fantasy X, for that exact scene. You point north. That's going to be fine. This blue business is kind of fucky, which is becoming a problem. Here, let's do this and then this. I think this is actually a good place for a traffic light, because you're going to boom, and then yeah! This is a perfectly fine place for a perfectly cromulent traffic light. Okay, so this business is fine. This yellow business is dying, but every yellow that comes into existence is mostly going to care about... Okay, here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to steal 1 and exactly 1 yellow away from this very well supported circle. We're going to draw motorway number 1 for the 7th time. We're going to hook it up over to here. Now listen, again, every cutscene involving Lulu might not be the very best part of Final Fantasy X, but it is the very part of Final Fantasy X. So in terms of actual individual moments, the Evre fight is very memorable. The moment when you realize the trick in the zombie Evre fight is a great moment. By the way, at one point you fight Evre except as a zombie, and there's a trick in the zombie Evre fight, which you may be able to identify simply by me calling the zombie Evre fight, and I quote, the zombie Evre fight. Okay. So this blue business over here is dying. That's a problem. We've got 894 dudes running up here to this business. What if, hypothetically, we took some of these 894 dudes and repurposed them? What if, perhaps, I thought I had a spare roundabout, and it turns out I don't. Instead, I have a spare motorway, which is perhaps equally useful. I have an idea. I have an idea that may, in fact, invalidate the need and presence of one of these roundabouts, but it's going to be fine. We're going to take motorway number 5, and we're going to draw it like that. So now all of these light blue guys are going to go and support this light blue business, which means, in turn, that this and this can support this business, and all of that's going to be fine. Right? Hey, question for you, light blue house. What the fuck are you doing? Like, there are no cars in this driveway. Here, we're going to put another blue house here. Where do you go? Where does this... How do light blues... You come down here, and then you go out. How the... Where are you going? I guarantee it's not good. Like, wherever you're going, I don't want you to go there. I'm going to say that with some degree of certainty. I don't want you to do whatever it is you're doing, but also it's keeping... when you think of chests in RPGs, you normally think of all the cool loot you can find, but not in a game with Lulu. Well, you're not wrong, Sam. This yellow business is dead. Fuck. Here, have more purples. That's gonna save, nothing. But we'll pretend. Fun pretend games. Okay. Problems. So many problems. Here. Why don't you go that away? You might as well go that away. Support this. That's gonna be fine. These purples are dead. Yeah. Her funge. It's good when I make myself laugh with someone reminding me of a thing that I've said. That's great. Okay. Listen, we crapped out at 42:15. That's fine. Final Fantasy X is an excellent video game, and you should all play it. If you haven't played it, you should play it. If you have played it, you should strongly consider playing it again. Final Fantasy X is an excellent video game. 42:15 gets me into the top 3%, but it is not quite enough to avoid the Samurai Slam. Curses! Curses, I was beaten by Sam. All right. That is the end of Mini Motorways, but it is not the end of the episode. Let us bring in our very best friend, Mr. Wordle. We'll bang that out, and then that will be the end of the episode. Hey, how about that? We did a great job, but we're going to go with Final because we spent a lot of this game talking about Final Fantasy X, and, well, shit. Okay. Well, it's not great. We know that. There's no A. We did spend a lot of time discussing, and let's be frank about it, grossly objectifying an interesting character in a great video game. So let's just assume that the word is chest. No, it's not. Okay, fine. I promise there will be no more references to Lulu's gigantic bazongas aside from the title of the episode, which is going to be Lulu's gigantic... I'm just going to hit the Law and Order drop and we're going to move on.
It's not the best choice.
Julius56, thank you for the follow. Sam says don't be a boob. Oh, God. All right, it could be ether. Actually, no, it can't. There's no H. That's a shame. And it can't be either because that's a 6-letter word that also contains an H. It could be tried. Could absolutely be. No, it can't, but there's no I. It could be trode. That's not, a word, but it could be trode. It's not. It could be trode. It's... Okay. I'm sorry, what is... We're pausing this. Trode definition. Trode means to walk or trample in on. So it's just another spelling of trod? Huh. Okay. Fine. Whatever. We've learned that there's an R in the word, and we've eliminated some positions. So, you know, it's decent. It could be retina, except for the fact that retina is a 6-letter word that contains an I, N, and A, all of which we know are not in the word. It could be wretch, aside from the fact that wretch contains a C and an H. But wretch is, you know, it actually is a 5-letter word, so it's got that going for it. It could be resty, except for the fact that it's an S, so it's not resty. But it could be can't be relty. It could be remty. You know, I don't know. It's Scooby-Doo. It's a poor Scooby-Doo impression, trying to say that there's no fluid left in the container. Ruh-roh, Raggy, it's empty. Yeah, Scooby-Doo wouldn't say that, but a bad Scooby-Doo impression would. Anyway, what the fuck is this word? It's a wonderful question, Goog. It could be entry, aside from, well, no, it can't be. But it could be... Could it be empty? No, because there's no R in... We've established that it's... Okay. So, no, it's not entry, because there's no N. We know that, so we're not going to enter this word. It could be... ectry, which, you know, isn't a word, but aside from that, minor problem. It could be... I have no idea. Could it be enter? No, because again, there's no N. Goog. It could be meter, couldn't it? M-E-T-E-R. There's no reason it can't be meter that we know of right now. Okay, now there are several good reasons that it's not meter, but we've placed 3 of the letters. So, fucking progress. Good job, Goog. Now we just have to figure out the harder part. Well, it can't be water because there's no A. It can't be after because there's no A and no F. It can't be buter because, you know, there's no. I'm talking to all of my friends here on the pewter. Okay, is it utter? Could be utter. Hey, it's utter. Thank God. Holy crap. All right. Hey, listen. It's not always the fanciest thing, but we got it done. And that's what matters. All right. Folks, that is going to do it for us here today on Good Morning Mini Motorways. For the folks on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I will be back later with another edition. Everyone on Twitch, stick around. We'll do ourselves a raid. Don't go anywhere.